Hello. Just getting set up. I am here and my dog, Parker, come here. Oh, is chewing on a little thing. Here's Parker. Parker's about 4 months old. We love her. Right, Parker? Can you say hi to the camera? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Mwah. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this is the first time I've done this, and this is the first time I've used this program, right? So bear with me. I'm not even sure of all the ins and outs, but we'll just try it, right? All right, so today we will be painting a fish. And I've got two types of paper. I've got a watercolor paper and I have Bristol board. Bristol board is a thicker paper and I like to use it with markers, and it's okay for watercolors too. Usually I use a mixed media paper, but I ran out. So let's improvise and let's use this watercolor paper. So if you have your watercolor paper or mixed media paper, go ahead and take it out. And I'm going to push this camera so you can see. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our fish. And we are going to use a Sharpie. And the reason we're using a Sharpie is because I really, really enjoy making lines, bold, bold, bold lines, but without worrying about making a mistake. So art, to me, is all about feeling confident in your lines and your lines wanting to speak for themselves and not be controlled by the pencil and the eraser. So take out a marker. Now, if you don't have one, a pencil will definitely do. There's no wrong way to do it. And in the center of your page, we're going to have our page horizontally. And in the center of the page, I want you to draw a pretty big fish. And I'm going to center mine. And I'm not looking at any pictures for an example. And I am just going to draw. This is what happens when you draw with your dog. I'm going to draw almost an oval, but I am not going to connect the ends yet. This is where the tail is going to be. So just an oval. And then you can connect the tail. So this is what my fish looks like. It almost looks like a, hi Claire. It almost looks like a goldfish cracker, right? Goldfish crackers are my favorite. My kids like the cheddar ones, but I like the multicolored ones. Okay, so once you have your fish, this is where we're going to start drawing more detail in the fish. So I'm going to draw an eye, and my eye is going to be closed. So I just drew a little closed eye, and I'm going to draw some eyelashes because she is a girl, pretty fish. Now we're going to start drawing all of her little scales. So this is where we're going to color in all the different scales, all different colors. This is going to be the fun part. So let's just start drawing half circles starting from one end, and they'll overlap a little bit. And then go to your second line. There's no wrong way to do this. You can make some scales bigger, some scales smaller. Let's just continue to fill in all of this fish. So around the eye, I just didn't connect it exactly. And if you're here, I can see some chats. I'm not sure if I can see all of them. So I see Claire's on. Hi, Claire. If you're on, write me a little note in the chat and let's see if I can see it on my end. And if someone wants to come on with me, let me know and I can add you to the stream. And you can show me what you're working on, your fish. So here's mine, how's mine's coming out. Now I could start to judge it right now and say, oh, that's not very good, but we're not doing that. We are telling our brains, it's okay, we got this. You don't have to protect us from our art. We are just letting it come out. So I'm about halfway through. How's yours coming out? Hello, hello. If you are a kid on your parents' Facebook page, let me know your name so I can say hi to you. And if you're a parent and you have time to join us, this is a good exercise for you as well. Here's where mine looking like. Let's keep going. I'm using a thicker Sharpie because I love that bold, thick black line. Sometimes when I do things like this, I count. 1, 2. I don't know. It's just a thing I do. I like to count. Do any of you do that? Here's mine. Hi, Colleen. Love it. How's your Friday? It feels like Saturday to me, but it's not. It's Friday. So if you're just joining us, we are drawing a fish on a heavier paper that we can use some paint on. So now we're just drawing in all of our little scales. And I'm using a big fat Sharpie and no pencils, no erasers, because there's no mistakes in this project. There's no such thing as getting it perfect. Okay. Here's the way mine turned out. Hi, Lily. Hi, Susan. Thanks for drawing with me. Have you seen my dog, Parker? Come here. This is Parker. She likes to destroy things while I do art. Wouldn't it be cute if she just sat right there and behaved? We'll try it. All right. So once you get your scales all on, I'm going to do a little heart lip. And then instead of bubbles, I'm going to draw little hearts coming out like air bubbles. Okay, so this next part is totally up to you. You're going to draw the floor of the ocean, and you're going to draw, you could draw a little crab in there in the sand. You can draw some seaweed. So let's just start. I'm just going to start from the left side, and I'm just going to draw a line, and I'm going to make it one complete line all the way across for now. So I'm going to draw up, and I'm going to draw these little shapes that look like seaweed or corals. I'm going to continue that all the way across. I'm going to make some big ones, and I'm going to make some small ones. Hi, Eleanor and Sam. Yay. Can't wait to see your fish. If anyone wants to come on with me, I can send you the link, and you could be on camera with me as well. So again, there's no wrong way to draw the bottom of the floor. Okay. I'm just going to have mine be a complete line all the way across. I'm going to do some big ones, some medium-sized ones, and some smaller ones. So here's the way mine turned out. Kind of look like fingers. All right. What else should we add in here? I think I'm going to draw a couple other little fish. And I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to draw an octopus or a squid. Yeah, I'm going to try to draw a squid. Or maybe it's an octopus. I'm not sure. Here's how it turned out. It could be a fish. Who knows? So let's add a little bit more to the background. What we could do, here's an idea, is we can add some taller coral reefs behind our fish. We can draw some grass. And I'm going to draw another little fish, a medium-sized fish up here. And I'm going to have a smile on this little fish. Now, don't you think we should have something going the other way? Everyone's going to the left. Let's have some guy want to go to the right. So maybe the very edge of my corner, I'm going to draw the bottom half of a fish going the other way. All right. So once you're done, now we're going to color it in. And let's use as many different art supplies as we can. Hi, Kelsey. Yes, please join us. Why don't you want to join us on camera? I would love that. If so, say yes, and I'll send you the link. So here are my paints. I got this container at Michael's, and it has all of my craft paints in it. And I love craft paints more than anything because all the colors are already mixed up. So grab a whole bunch of different colors. It doesn't matter what colors, whatever colors are speaking to you. So I'm gonna do some blues for the water. Actually, we're gonna do the water in watercolor. This is just for the fish right now. All right, let me send you the link. I'm gonna invite Kelsey and Claire on. If anyone else wants to join us, let me know and I'll send you the link and I'll put you on stage. Okay, so now my dog is inside of that paint bin chewing on all the tops of the paints. Just to give you a play-by-play. I'm going to do some purples, some pinks, a fuchsia. And I also have some glitter paint that I'm going to try. All right. So now take out your paints and you are just going to start painting in each one of those fins a different color. So I'm just going to squirt just a teeny bit of paint to start. And I just use the top of my watercolor tin. Or if you have like a paper plate. This one's not even open. All right. So that's a good start. We can add more. So I've got a little bit bigger brush because I'm not afraid of going outside of the lines. I'm going to get a little bit of water and I'm just going to start by painting in one scale. Now, because my paintbrush already has the pink in it, I am going to choose all the scales that I want pink and do that right now. So we don't have to keep switching colors. So I've got this 2 done. Oh. So go ahead, turn on some music if you want. And let's start just painting some of the scales. That first color. Now let me see here if I can see Claire coming in. Let's see. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this. I don't see Claire yet. Are you in here in the backstage? Well, if you are, let me know. I don't see a notification yet. All right. So I might go back and add some more pink, but my gut, my body tells me I'm tired of this color. I want to move on. So I'm going to rinse out my brush. Oh, there she is. Hi, Claire. Here we go. Coming on live. Hi, Claire.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for joining me. How fun is this?
Good.
Let's see your fish. See your fish. Can you hold it up to the camera? Oh, wow. That is going to be fun to color in. Oh, I love your octopus. Great. All right. So now we're coloring in our scales. What colors have you picked out?
Blue.
Blue. All right. I'm going to turn to my teal color and start painting that. Now, I had a lot of water on my brush, so this paint is almost acting like a watercolor, but I think it's kind of cool. And it's not necessarily what I wanted, but I call that a happy little accident.
I'm using watercolor.
I love it. We'll do lots of washes of watercolor for our background too, Claire.
Ooh.
All right. How's it coming at home, guys? Is Susan still there, and Lily and Eleanor and Sam? If you guys want to join, let me know. Actually, let me see here. I might just be able to post this link in this chat. And if anyone wants to hop on with Claire and I, let's make it a party. So what I like about this project is there's a whole bunch of little details that we can paint, right? All right. So I am just focusing on my fish right now. I'm not worried about the background right now. We're going to do that last. Oh, thanks. Okay. I'm kind of tired of this teal now. Claire, I'm moving on. New color. I'll come back to it. Purple. I have purple. I'll do purple next.
E.
So this sweatshirt I'm wearing, Claire, you're in one of my art gangs. This is the Matisse paper.
Oh.
When we cut out paper, colored paper and cut it out and glued it on. This is mine, and I turned it into a sweatshirt.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? So what I like about art, for all of you, is it can be framed, or you can put it on something like a coffee mug, a sweatshirt, bath mat even. I mean, and almost anything you can print on these days.
What?
I ordered your mug, your portrait.
Yes, it looks so good, Claire. Do you love it?
Mm-hmm.
Claire painted an urban sketch of her mom, and it was wonderful. And we put it on a mug, and her mom just ordered it. So they'll have it forever. Looks like you've got really bright colors there, Claire. I kind of am jealous of that paint. I love that really bright pink.
I do have pink. I have a dark
Love it.
and a light pink.
What's your favorite color these days?
Blue.
Blue. That's what Sophia's is. So my daughter Sophia, everyone, today is her birthday. She is 12 years old, and it's just so hard to believe as a mother.
Wow.
Kids, don't grow up so fast, all right?
She was just 4.
I know. She was just 4. I know. All right. So I've moved on to this blue color. So here's how mine's coming out. I'd love to see. Oh, now it ran. See, no, that's okay. I could get upset about this purple running, but I'm going to embrace it and say that's what my fish wanted. And I'm not going to let it bother me. So how many colors do you think you're going to use in total, Claire, on your fish?
I don't know.
Either. Just have to feel it out.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is on? Yay. Hi, Susan. If you guys want to, you don't have to. You can hop on the stream and we can see what you're doing too. And you can meet Claire. Claire is in my Girl Brave Art Gang number 2. That meets on Saturday mornings. Claire, are you liking it? Yes. It's pretty fun. We're doing the next one, which you're going to be doing, and it's going to be 5 weeks long, and we're going to do all new projects, Claire. Do you have any ideas of what you want to do? You want to put in a suggestion?
Maybe try to redraw our favorite shows.
Oh, what's your favorite show?
My favorite show is SpongeBob SquarePants.
So you want to draw SpongeBob?
Mm-hmm.
I like that idea. I like it a lot. We might do that. All right. I think I need a change here. I'm going to do a bright yellow. This is looking too similar. All these colors are looking a little bit too similar. If I squint my eyes, they kind of all blend together. So I'm going to use an brighter yellow. There we go. That feels good. Here's how mine's coming out. What do you think?
Nice.
Thanks. Oh, great. We have someone here. Is that Lily? Yay, Lily. Lily, meet Claire.
Hi.
This is so fun. I have like the fun goosebumps going on. Let's see yours. Oh, cool. You're doing it on your iPad? Perfect. That's great. Oh, wow. Look at those colors, how they all blend together like that. Ooh, love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I want to use some darker colors now that I see yours. So are you using Procreate, Lily?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love my iPad. I got it a year ago, and at first I didn't use it very much, and now I use it all the time. What's your favorite thing to draw, Lily?
Probably just random characters.
Uh-huh. Do you care to share any of them with me?
I did this one.
Oh, wow. That's really, 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 really good. That's awesome. Does she have a name? Does she have a name?
Phoebe, apparently. I did that one a while ago. And then I drew a
Oh, that is so adorable.
thank you.
Wow, you're talented. I love seeing that. Thanks for sharing. So, have you ever tried putting your artwork on a coffee mug or a sweatshirt or something? You should. Go to printful.com, Printful, printful.com, and you can upload any of your art and choose from hundreds of different things to put it on. Like I have put my art on my phone case. I don't know if you can see it.
Cool.
And the sweatshirt and coffee mugs. Where's my coffee mug? Must be downstairs. Lots of fun stuff. I can have up to 10 people on here if anyone's watching from home and wants to join us. I put the link in there for StreamYard. And if you click on it, you can come in and show me your fish. So what else are you guys going to do today that you don't have school?
Probably go play outside, maybe visit friends, socially distance.
Yep. Lily, what grade are you in now? Are you in 8th grade or 7th grade or 9th?
Yeah, 8th grade.
8th grade. What's it like? Are you enjoying it? You're going to be in high school next year. Don't tell me that.
It's fun. I'm gonna go to zoo school next year.
Oh my gosh. How do you get into zoo school?
I
What do I need to know?
You just apply and they have it on their website. I think it'll
Okay.
be fun.
Do you have to be in 8th grade to apply?
No, I don't think so. You just have to specify what year you're going.
Like, do you think? So Sophia is going to be in 7th grade. Do you think she can do it? 7th grade. Wow. All right, we've got some more friends, Eleanor and Sam. Thanks for joining us. Hi.
Hi.
Let's see your fish.
Eleanor, you want to show your fish?
Oh, Eleanor. I love it. That's wonderful.
Over there.
Oh, Sam, that's awesome. I love it.
That's cool.
Cool. You got a baby there too?
Yes.
Yes.
How old's your baby?
Like 2
1
weeks.
month. 1 month.
1 month.
Yep.
1 month. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's so fun. So is your mom getting any sleep, Eleanor?
What? Oops.
Is your mom getting any sleep?
A little bit. Yep. Yes.
She's been getting fewer times.
Yep. It's getting better and better.
Good, good, good. All right. Well, you guys are breezing through this. I want to show you this last step and then we can finish together. But if you guys are ready, what I see happening next, if you have them, take your watercolors and get a lot of water on your brush. So it's really saturated. And I'm going to take some blue colors. Of course, water doesn't always have to be blue if you want to do different water. And we're just going to paint the background as messy with as much water as possible.
Wow.
And then when it's still wet, we're going to add a few different other colors to make it bleed. So I added just a touch of pink on top of my blue. And it just kind of blends in because the water is so watery. And if you don't have watercolors, you can make your craft paint really wet too. And it's going to be very similar. Another really fun thing, I don't have salt up here, but another really fun thing, Claire, I think you use salt. If you put a little bit of salt in your watercolor, it makes this really cool texture. It takes the paint and it makes it almost white and it looks like a crystal. So put a little bit of salt on there. What I do is I just put a little bit of salt on my hand and I pinch it and I sprinkle it on. So do you have a lot of brushes on your Procreate? You have a watercolor brush, Claire?
I
mean, Lily. Sorry, Lily. Sorry, Lily. Sorry, Claire. I was talking to Lily.
Yes, I do. I'm using it on the background.
Cool. I've also tried, what's it called? There's another app that I tried. Fresco.
I do have IBS Paint.
What do you have, Claire?
I do have IBS Paint X.
What's that? Is that just an app?
Whoa. Yeah. It's a app where you could like color stuff and even like maybe like color some photos.
Oh, I don't think you can.
Awesome.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
Oh.
Wow.
I'll have to look that up. So there's another Adobe product called Adobe
X.
Okay. Adobe Fresco, Lily, that all the watercolors always blend together because they always are wet. It's really cool.
I think you're supposed to put the salt inside. Oh.
You just drop the salt. If the water is still, if you still got some wet watercolor, just drop it on the watercolor paper, on the paper, and it will, you'll see it start to spread.
So like when I was doing like coloring my seaweed, like there was like this really cool effect on it.
Oh, that is so cool. Love it.
So like this one, like.
Yep. I love that. See, you can't plan that out, right?
Yeah.
It just happens. So I'm not sure if you guys can see, but I add just a little bit of pink on mine right here and a little bit of yellow on the other side just to add. Ooh, cool, Lily.
I just need a little bit red because I accidentally mixed it.
That's fine. That your painting needed that then. I always say the painting is the true boss. And now I love it. Cool. That's your mom's? Love it. Another thing that you can do is mix media. So if you have markers or oil crayons, you can go in and do some of the scales with a different type of medium, like a marker or a crayon or oil crayon or pastel.
Pastel.
And then I also have some glitter glue, and I'm going to make some of the fins glittery.
Your pastels.
Wait, for what?
These.
I'm going around the fish, so I don't get it. I don't understand what the salt is meant for.
Just to get a texture.
Did it work, Eleanor?
The salt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The salt. Let's see it. Do you see the texture?
Yes.
You might not have enough water on there. Let's see. Can you move it closer?
I'm trying. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like opposite, isn't it?
Yes.
You get it?
I'm trying.
Yeah, so you maybe just put paint on it. More of the water.
I can't really see, but that's okay. If you want to keep trying, it works with when you use a lot of water on your watercolor.
So we need a lot of water on here.
Yep.
And then even more. What am I using with my pastel?
You can ask this Jen. Same as
So
Jen.
another thing that I like to do is if you have a white gel pen or a color gel pen, or Lily, you could even use a white paintbrush color, is to outline the fish with a white line and kind of have it go outside of the line and inside of the line. I love it. That's really sweet. You need to take a picture of that, screenshot it, and email it to me, or put it on this link so we can see it close up.
Miss Jen, the salt is working.
Yes! Good.
It's close.
Here, you wanna try
Isn't
it?
that sweet?
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yay!
Ugh,
Look at that.
gross. Okay,
See
that's
how it
gross.
goes? Like sand.
Super water color. Then do you want to see? Mine?
Sam, how's yours coming? Love it. I love that red tail.
Cool. Let's see.
Sometimes you can put the salt on,
Yeah.
and then just add.
Oh, are you doing it the opposite way? You're putting the salt first and then adding the watercolor?
Well, I add the watercolor and the salt together, and if it doesn't work, then I add more watercolor to it.
Got it. It's all an experiment. Claire, I love your deep, dark colors on your fish. I think my fish needs red lips because I like Sam's red tail. And I'm going to use that color on mine now. I've been inspired.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you like doing most? What kind of art do you like? Lily likes to do characters. Claire, do you have a favorite type of art that you like to do? You like drawing, right?
Yeah, but sometimes I like doing like art with the whole body
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have a cool
and animation.
posture statue in
I mean-
animation.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Another fun idea is to put polka dots on things. So you could do polka dot background or polka dots on your water, that's the background, or your seaweed. I love little polka dots or little lines, little hash marks.
I like these little.
Blue.
So I have some fuchsia and it made a little speckle on my drawing. And so now I'm going to do more of that. I'm going to take my paintbrush and it's filled with this fuchsia watercolor. And I'm just going to tap my paintbrush and add some more speckles around. They kind of look like bubbles.
Wait, can we see?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's kind of hard to see, isn't it? But
Yeah.
there's little speckles of paint, dripped paint from just cool.
I don't
From
want
just
to.
going like this, Eleanor. I got some water in my brush. I'm going to get some paint and I'm just going to tap it like this.
Mm.
I used that technique before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna use that too.
Yellow.
Because
So what color are you guys doing your seaweed? Have you decided yet?
I'm gonna do green, but I might add orange.
Green and orange. Those are good complementary colors.
Like this.
Oh yeah. Well, it looks like bubbles.
Here's a better.
Eleanor, how old are you? 7?
8 this month.
And how old's Sam?
5, and I will be 8 this month.
Oh, happy birthday. When's your birthday?
The 26th.
Sam, what's your birthday month? Do you know what month you were born in, Sam?
May 20th.
May. Nice. Hi, Carolyn. There's a link above if you want to hop on with us and show us where you're at.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to paint my little fish now. This guy wants to be purple. What color should I paint my octopus?
Red.
Okay.
Any color.
I'll do red.
These are all my pastels I use.
And now I'll do the fish that's going the opposite direction. It's a salmon. I'm going to paint her salmon color.
Nice.
Do green over the light one to make me green.
Mm-hmm. You're mixing colors. Nice.
Now I'm going to use a little bit of watercolor for my scales just to fill in some of these guys.
I use a lot of water. I'm making a salt.
Do you want to do any more like watercolors back here for your water? Or are you done with that?
No, my hands are messy.
Not purple.
Mommy.
Lily, are there any acting groups or the Penguin Project happening right now? Is it still all sort of shut down for COVID?
I think that they're starting back in December if COVID is better.
Yeah. Will you be doing it again?
Probably. I would say so.
Yeah. I want to get Sophia into some acting.
Yeah, I think she would like it.
Are you doing launch this summer?
Not currently signed up, but
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. They had the openings to sign up and that opened in the morning, and I went on at 9 o'clock and it was all filled. Let's see it, Claire.
It's kind of fun, right?
Beautiful.
Oh,
That's
I can-
awesome. So I have a favor to ask. Will you guys have your parents take pictures, or Lily, you can screenshot yours or save it out as a JPEG and share it with me on Facebook? And I'll put mine up there too.
Definitely.
I'm coloring the salt so that I can.
So if you or any of your friends want to join us on Tuesday for the art gang, we're starting a new art gang on Tuesday at 7 to 8. It's 5 weeks. We do a new project every week, and you'll meet new artist friends. So if you know anybody that wants to join, I'd love it if you could tell them about it. Or if you want to join yourself, I'd love to have you.
Time to add colored salt.
All right, guys, I think mine is done. When it dries, I'm going to go back in with some gel pens and decorate it some more. So thank you so much for joining. Oh, that's great. Susan, I love it. You have to share yours too, please. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to take off. My daughter's birthday is today. We're going to go get everything ready, clean the house, fun stuff like that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for joining, and thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.